Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Rebels will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Texas's offense will come out first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they've been proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Rush is on him. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Longhorns will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Rebels offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's breaks free in the middle. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ole Miss!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Fires to the big fella. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The RPO, it's complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The Longhorns send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. He gets a block. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Power football with the run. Lower, another broken tackle. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
You know, I think a big key to linebackers having success when they blitz is the timing. You see how perfect that timing was by that linebacker? It's almost as if he knew when the snap count was. Great anticipation.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Here comes the Texas offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Longhorns line up to punt it away. So from the shadow of his goal post, he gets the punt away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored.
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Sets up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off play action. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's going to let it go. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Longhorns decide to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down. Fast completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Rides the back and leaves it. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Touchdown, Ole Miss! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of interest in this Pac-12 showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Boise State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Washington State. If anything changes in this pivotal Pac-12 matchup, guys, you know we're here to bring it to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll keep it himself. Quarterback gets the first down. There he goes. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And the Longhorns in the hurry up.
That's a really good-looking run. I tell you, in the not-too-distant past, Texas has had some big-time quarterbacks. Vince Young, Colt McCoy, but this guy here, he poses a lot of problems, not just because he can hurt you with his arm. He is athletic, and they are smart to use him in the option.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quickly to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Longhorns are threatening in the red zone. Hand off from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. The give to the tailback. Quick spin on the run. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They cut into the deficit the last time they had it, forced the punt, and now they can really make this a game. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back back to pass. Finds the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Got the first down. Looking for more. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! It's a much-needed life for this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was closed out by the fantastic 25-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down, and he avoids the tackle with the slide. Guys, let's take just a second and talk about Ole Miss. We have a new #1 team in the nation this week. Guys, they've made it to the mountaintop, and usually that just means now everybody's shooting at you.
I think a lot of people are waiting to see is how they wear this #1, if they change it all moving forward. But, David, talking to their players this week, they were saying they knew they were the #1 team before the season even started. Everybody else is just figuring that out now.
Yeah, and you got to love the confidence of this squad and going out and earning that #1 ranking, but it's another thing completely to keep it and to continue to have that edge and that hunger. We'll see if they can do it.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll try the run. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Hits him in stride at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels! And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
That's #2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On on third down. He'll try to pick it up through the air.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Time to take a shot. He's got it inside the 25. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The offense set for a first down play. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. He's got him still on his feet. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He's looking to throw. Dances away to buy time. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Might be changing the route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Touchdown, Ole Miss! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, dude. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw on first down. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Longhorns moving quickly to the line. On third down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Turning it on! They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Wants to go up top on first down. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Leaves it with the back.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on first down. Forced out of the pocket. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today at Oxford. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. He'll start this drive firing. Trying to beat the D deep. No, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for.
And we've called his name a lot, and that's interception number 6. That's 6. He just continues to find ways to find the football and make plays for this defense.
And the Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Oh, he's got some space. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Longhorns are in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They've been dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
They'll run play action. Hauls it in. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Direct snap. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Holds it in on the left. Finds a seam. Touchdown, Rebels. And the pummeling has started. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability, that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive feat.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, you know, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Tulsa is in front. They've answered the bell today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by a field goal over Army.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end.
Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Longhorns, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Leaves it with the back. Pass escapes and still on his feet. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. To the ground, he's got it again. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
A little floater there that falls incomplete. The Rebels will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. They've got the screen set up. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. The Longhorns in a good spot here with second and short. The give out of the gun. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. And the Longhorns really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll give it to the back. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to scramble. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Middle linebackers, they're middle linebackers because they're right in the middle of the defense. You put guys that have a nose for the football because they literally line up over the football every single time. They play the run well, and look at this. How about this? Rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, getting the big sack.
They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down.
Gain of 9. Number 10 in punt formation to kick it away.
We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Makes a catch, first down, and maybe a lot more. And he found all kinds they've got it down to the 28. And the Rebels are marching down the field. Gives it on the option. There he goes. Touchdown, Ole Miss. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Takes the easy one to the back. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. After the loss on that last one, an all-important second down play from the 12. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Longhorns will line up to punt it away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Rebels can really attack on this second and short. Caught behind the line. It's Sims. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And on second down for this offense. Rides the back on the option to give. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end now in motion. They'll try the left side. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Hands it off on the counter. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll try to pop the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Rebels will come to the line to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. Turning it on. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Rebels have pushed it inside the 20. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Here comes a third down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every